त्यसबाट चेन्जको छैन अब 5% छ नि कस्तो चिल्लो आयो के गर्यो अनि आले पारी स्टप Very stylish.
Still down at the moment. Planning with 6 minutes.
Cuidado. That's a full relationship.
Comes across, but he's naturally trying to.
Mikel Arteta's made 5 there, fresh legs, all top players. Can they be the difference?
So off goes Fabian Ruiz, and there's a big cheer for young Warren Zaire-Emery. I always think, Ali, when you watch him play, he never lets them down. He was outstanding as a right-back in Munich in the second leg. He's very unfortunate not to start more games in this Paris Saint-Germain team.
Couldn't agree more, Dan. It's certainly not weakened their side putting them on, that's for sure.
Some of the best of passes out there from David Raya. Didn't really give Hincapié too much of a chance. Parker beaten to that by Urian Timber, just to show the amount of talent there is in the respective squads. 29 of the players have already been selected to play in the World Cup this summer. And that's before Ecuador named the squad, and we suspect that Hincapié and Pacho are going to be in, so that'll make it 31 players across Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal at the World Cup.
Incredible, isn't it?
Madueke's ball inside, here's Timber. Gyökeres was trying to roll away from Pacho, but he got a bit of help behind Pacho from João Neves, free kick.
Play on.
I must say, Ali, it was hotter yesterday than it's been today, but it's very close inside the stadium, isn't it, right now?
It's clammy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very much so.
Ramos gives chase, beaten to it over there by Gabriel. Marquinhos battles with Gyökeres, flicked inside to Vitinha. Here's Doué. Given away by João Neves to Martinelli. Good tackle by Marquinhos. Now then, it's an opportunity for Gonzalo Ramos and PSG. It's going to be a booking for Gyökeres.
I think that's all he had in mind when he gave the ball away. He got dispossessed in the first place.
He's gave every ball away, Ali. It hasn't stuck once with him.
Who's your jersey there? Ramos, isn't it? Gonzalo Ramos.
Nail-biting times inside the Puskás arena. Vitinha over the free kick for Paris Saint-Germain. So plenty of time to glance it away. Here's Pacho. So well defended down there by Zubimendi. Zaire Emery, Nuno Mendes, Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos, Desiree Doué, Hakimi. Off goes Hakimi. He's not a stranger to scoring goals for Paris Saint-Germain, and not a stranger to scoring goals in the Champions League as well. Can you imagine the irony, Ali, if Arsenal win the Champions League this season on penalties, based on the fact they've not been awarded a penalty all season?
Incredible, isn't it? Absolutely incredible.
Gyökeres challenging Zaire Emery. Little touch in the middle of all of that from Vitinha. It's become very tight and cagey in this first period of extra time.
That's natural, isn't it? Nobody's want to take any chances.
Gabriel. Now Noni Madueke looking to go the long way around Nuno Mendes. He's taking him off. The referee says no penalty. Now I think we need another look at that. They were certainly tangled up as they went into the box.
I think he's got to take a look at that. Certainly looked like from
Well,
here.
they will. They definitely will.
I thought he came from behind a little bit there. Here's Doué. Still no signal that Bastien Dankert's having a look at it. Declan Rice is going mad at the referee. He's convinced it's a penalty.
You should look at the bench in front of the bench. They're going crazy.
Clumsy at best, Ali. Clumsy at best.
Here's Hakimi. Listen to the whistles and jeers from the Arsenal supporters. Vitinha. Intercepted over there by Zubi Mendy. They've got it back again though, Paris Saint-Germain. Do it. Bettina trying to get through. Gabriel smashes the ball away. They're still appealing on the Arsenal bench. Albert Stuyvenberg is in deep conversation with the fourth official who's trying to calm everybody down.
He's waved it away.
He's waved it away.
Declan Rice is still at it. He's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, there is a theory, just from what we've had a look at on our pictures, that there might be an instance that Madueke could have pulled the shirt first, but we've got to see it again. I mean, the Arsenal players are convinced. He's got booked now, Declan Rice.
Declan's livid, doesn't he? You can tell.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, we've seen them giving it one up. He's got his left arm round the shoulder of the defender right enough. I'm just
Put it this way, we've seen loads of them given.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's a clear and blatant one, but I've seen loads of them given.
I think they might need to make another change here based on the signals that Gabriel is making. Nkapie is the player with the problem. Are you giving that, Ali? Are you giving that as a penalty?
I'd need another look, but I might, you know, I think I probably would. I've got to be brutally honest with you, I probably would.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I would be doing, I'd be having a look at it. Without doubt, I'd be having a look at it.
It certainly felt like the kind of one where you take to the referee, well, look, just go and have a look.
You're looking
See what you think.
You're looking at every angle.
Because,
I mean,
there's too much going on for him to make a decision.
The forward definitely looked to me as if his left arm around the shoulder, but at the same time, the defender comes across the body and brings him down. Big moment.
Sakimi. Nkapie's okay for now, but he keeps stamping his foot into the turf to try and shake off whatever problem is still lingering. That's Lucas Beraldo, who's going to be coming on for Paris Saint-Germain. 2 minutes of additional time at the end of the first period of extra time. The big talking point, the penalty that Arsenal didn't get. Nuno Mendes on Noni Madueke.
Can I make a prediction? Martin says it's a penalty at half-time.
Yes. I just hope that Bastien Dankert doesn't bump into Martin somewhere later on. Here's William Pacho. Here's Hakimi. It's good defending on that side by Martinelli.
I think possibly the best way to describe the penalty incident. I'm not sure it was a clear and obvious error, but we've seen them given.
We'll have another look at it from another couple of angles when this first period of extra time finishes, just so you can assess it again. Here's Saliba, Eza. Zubi Mendy. Nkapie seems like he's recovered. Flicked on there by Gyökeres, but that's out. Paris Saint-Germain throw it. And that's half-time in extra time. A boost from the Arsenal supporters, all directed at the officials here for the penalty that they didn't get. Ali, have another look at this then. Let's have a look at the penalty situation.
Vitinha looks to always get cramped as well there. Oh, I think I'm giving that, you know. But the only thing is, you look at Madeki's left arm comes across as well.
Yeah, he is. He's just tugging a little bit at Mendes, but what he does, look, he does great. He gets there first, great pace and speed to get beyond him. Do you know what? I think it's very clumsy from Mendes. I also think there's a bit of contact. I think Arsenal can be hard done by, in my opinion.
So that's what Stephen and Ali thinks. What about Martin and Jack?
Let's find out now. They're alongside me. Guys, your thoughts on that? We'll have another look at the penalty incident, whether you feel like it was or not, Jack.
Yeah, I think Ali described it perfectly. I mean, I've seen him given, and if it was given, I don't think we'd say, oh, that's definitely not a penalty. But yeah, I mean, you can see the players on the pitch, they know, and Deck was fuming, and he went to the ref, so I can see it.
Yeah, I think, you know what, it's brilliant, he attacks, but I think Mendes, what saves him, he just gets his arm across, which remains goal side. If he's completely the other side there, that's a penalty. And the referee's right on the spot. I don't think VAR see enough in that to overrule the referee's decision.
Look, they've got the second half of extra time still to come. Arsenal have played 63 games so far this season, more than any team in Europe's top 5 leagues. How much is their fitness going to come into play in this second half?
Yeah, I want to see more of that from Madueke. Mendes is tired, like, get at him, get the other side of him. It's probably the first time we've seen that all game. Yeah, it's the second half of extra time. It's about character, it's about mentality, it's about desire now.
And they need to keep their cool, Martin, as well. You saw a couple of yellow cards, including Mikel Arteta and Declan Rice.
I think that PSG will make changes. I saw 2 or 3 of them dropping down. I think Arsenal look fitter. This is their, what is it, 63rd, 64th game of the season. You know, but the squad's been used well. They've been used to being changed and getting minutes, and I think that's paying off now. So I was really encouraged by that first half of extra time.
They've come through some very difficult moments in this season. They need to tune into that mental resilience.
Yeah, that's what we spoke about before the game, what Mikel's built here. They are stronger. The culture demands that they sacrifice everything, and they've done it all season, so they have to do it now for the next 15.
PSG making a couple of changes as well there. Let's get you back up to your commentary team, Stevie, Ali and Darren.
Thanks, Laura. Yeah, they've taken off their captain, Marquinhos, and replaced him with the former Bournemouth defender, Ilya Zabani. And they've also taken off Vitinha as well, so the very influential players had to go. Lucas Beraldo, who's a centre-back predominantly, but he's been playing in midfield for Paris Saint-Germain, so he's had to come on. But they're 2 big players, Ali, that they've just lost at half-time in extra time in Marquinhos and Vitinha.
Well, I mentioned it before we looked at the penalty. He looked very, very uncomfortable, Vitinha. I have to tell you, I think he's been quiet today. Top player, but he looked uncomfortable just before the whistle went for the half-time break and extra time.
I think that image there sums up the Arsenal supporters' feelings right now perfectly. There's Vitinha on the bench. So 15 minutes to work it out, 15 minutes to decide the Champions League final, 15 minutes for somebody out there to become a hero. Desiree Doué played across here to William Pasho, and then a first touch for the Ukrainian Zabani. I think the big question here, Ali, is how much desire is there on either team to go and try and win the match in the next 15 minutes?
It's a big question. We'll find out very shortly. Obviously, the fear of making an error, mistake as well.
Chasing here is Warren Zaire-Emery. Desiree Doué.
They look as though they're going to a 3 PSG at this moment in time. Whether that changes, we'll keep an eye on.
Just back to the penalty, I thought the point that Martin made was very pertinent when you say, look, there's probably not enough in it to make the suggestion that the referee made an error. I think that probably, you know, either way, you're probably okay. Here's a chance though for PSG. Brilliant from Ryan. Gonzalo Ramos couldn't quite get there.
I think he's got to be braver. I mean, maybe I'm doing him a disservice. Keeper does it exceptionally well. But can Ramos get across? Ooh.
Maybe. I think Ali made that point, what Martin made.
Yes.
Ali made it.
Whichever way you give it, you're going to stick with it. Yeah.
It wasn't a blatant and obvious error.
No.
But having said that, it can still be a penalty.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And I've seen them given. I've seen less given.
Here's Doué. Decent spell in for Paris Saint-Germain at the start of the second period. Gonzalo Ramos has got Declan Rice over there with him. Here's Doué looking to try and find room. Shot was charged down in there by that sea of red and white of Arsenal defenders. Here's Hakimi, who's got the armband on since Marquinhos went off. The deflection on the cross, and that actually diverted it to David Raya. Tell you what, Coyce, if it does go to penalties, two of the players who would have taken them in the first five, I'm sure, would have been Vitinha and Dembele. For Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, there's no getting away from that.
Oh, and you suspect Marquinhos would walk up as well, wouldn't you?
And maybe Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah.
His experience.
It's certainly got to be factored in. Raya's clearance, hoisted on by Rice. Header won by Beraldo. There's Timber. Smartly spilling away from João Neves. Now then, Madueke. That's a foul by Doué. Now this is a good position if Arsenal get the quality right.
I thought he was clever there. He's won that.
And by the way, Ali, don't they know it, the Arsenal fans, that this is a good position for them?
Yes. And it's in a position where you can't really defend deep. You've got to get back to a certain area.
It's right in front of the Arsenal fans. And Declan Rice, who can be brilliant from this kind of situation, is standing over the ball. Gabriel and others wait in the middle. In from Rice. Safanov gets a piece of that and did well. And so did Hakimi up against Martinelli.
Listen, we're all experts after the event. I thought it was a left footer in swinger. I thought it was a Madueke one. I really did. Oh, what a ball that is.
Super pass to Zaire Emery, delivered by Nuno Mendes. Skips away from Hincapié. Over comes Martinelli. That's good defending. Really good. Hincapié's pass. He's still struggling, Hincapié. He's just played that ball forward, then limped away from it.
Do you know what? Can you blame him? He's been immense from start to finish. The job he's done.
João Neves for Paris Saint-Germain. Looking to become just the second team in the Champions League era to retain the trophy. Real Madrid the other one. Arsenal bidding to win it for the very first time in the long and illustrious history of the club. Lucas Beraldo. Hakimi. It goes down to João Neves, who just gets the other side of Martin Zubimendi, who, in fairness to him, got back well, but it just hit him. So it's going to be a corner to PSG.
What about the energy from João Neves?
Unbelievable.
111 minutes. He's driving 1v1s on the right side of the box. What a player.
I thought he got away from Zubimendi there.
What a little player.
So Doué to take the PSG corner. away by Declan Rice, helped on by Martinelli. Tidied up by Zaire Emery. Bradley Barcola. Such a testament to the fitness levels of both groups of players. When you think the number of matches that they play, Arsenal the 63rd in all competitions, but PSG played so many last season, then they got the Club World Cup and didn't really get a summer break, and then they've been in everything this season. I mean, they just play game after game after game, and they're still going strong here in this very sticky heat inside the Puskas Arena. Deep, deep, deep into extra time in the Champions League final.
Especially the starters and the ones that have been on from the beginning. Warriors.
I'm looking at Doué and Mendes. I don't think they're even sweating, you know.
There's going to be a chance for somebody. I'm telling you.
Are you sensing it?
I'm sniffing it. There's going to be a chance for somebody.
Here's Barker, Zaire Emery. Everybody back in this defensive shape for Arsenal. And it goes towards Gonzalo Ramos, but that's easy for David Raya. It's the first time tonight we've had two Spanish coaches in opposition in a Champions League final. Two men who followed similar paths, really, as young players. Here they are tonight, representing their clubs. Two great clubs in this great competition. Saliba just got across to help Gabriel out there.
Cool, that was close.
Declan Rice towards Yuri and Timber, taken on the chest by Nuno Mendes. Timber wins it back for Arsenal. It's so tense in here.
Yeah, you can feel it, can't you?
You can, absolutely. I tell you what, Mikel Arteta's fitness levels aren't bad. He's still running up and down that technical area, down that touchline. He's never in the box. There he is.
I'll tell you what he could do. He could play as well. Don't worry about that.
He's kicked every ball, hasn't he?
Yeah.
All season, by the way. All season. Hincapia. Eze. Can Arsenal find the moment? Eze's ball. Okay, couldn't gather. Couldn't gather it.
It's a lovely little tight ball. You think Madueke maybe could take it with his left and hit it with his right, but it's just in front of him. Clever ball from a clever player.
Yeah.
5 minutes to penalties. Bradley Barcola. Hakimi. Gonzalo Ramos among those waiting in the middle. Here's Beraldo. João Neves. Zabadi. Bradley Barcola. Handed away by Gabriel, flicked a little bit further by Victor Gyökeres. Here's Neves and now Doué. Lucas Beraldo. Nuno Mendes. William Pasha. As it goes to Hakimi. Back to Doué. There's just this red and white wall between the Paris Saint-Germain player in possession and David Raya's goal. Beraldo. Zabani. João Neves gets to the side of Hincapié. Now, can he pick somebody out? He's just lost control of that. The shot then comes in from Doué and spoons in the air. And David Raya catches it. They thought the ball had gone out there, some of the Arsenal players. There's a card.
It's a good one as well.
Yeah, he was away, wasn't he, Nuno Mendes?
Watch when Nkapia goes to ground, that's when he knows he can take a touch.
So Arsenal are going to go long from the free kick. And based on that decision, they've sent Gabriel forward. They've just kept William Saliba back, though, as an insurance policy. 2 minutes of extra time left. Launched forward by David Raya. And that's going to go all the way through. They look out on the feet, some of the players.
Yeah, well, it's understandable, Dan. Stephen will tell you, playing in that heat, and we mentioned there at the end of the game, it's clammy, it's energy sapping. And Arsenal in particular have worked their socks off.
I think both teams will just want the shootout now. Just want it over with.
I don't think they'll lack for confidence, Paris Saint-Germain, if it does go to penalties. They've won trophies, 3 of them this season, on penalties, in shootouts. Super Cup against Spurs, Intercontinental Cup against Flamengo, but Arsenal might change the script here. It's driven into the side netting, he was down there, Safanoff. It's a head-in-your-hands moment for Timber, but just didn't quite break for them there, the Gunners.
I think Safanoff showed him that near post. Look at his position there. Tell you what, rolling hard down at that left-hand side, we're giving him a headache.
I'll tell you what, the keeper, if they do go to penalties, when they played Flamengo in that Intercontinental, he saved 4 of them. Raya's not faced one until the Dembele one. So
it's a lottery, Ali, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Putting yourself in that pressure moment. Penalties and cup finals are different from normal penalties, facing normal penalties.
Ezra did well, here's Zubimendi. Time running out to decide it before spot kicks. Declan Rice. Lonnie Manueke. Swings it in, headed away by Beraldo. Up goes Gabriel. Victor Gyökeres. Still Victor Gyökeres. Deflected, oh wide! It's a corner. You just wonder where that would have ended up had it not been deflected.
You could just see it open up for him. He came onto his right side, he was crying for half a yard, crying out for half a yard, and he got it.
There would be a certain symmetry if Arsenal win the Champions League for the first time from a corner with pretty much the last attack of the match. Based on what we've seen from them this season. This is their moment.
It doesn't matter how you win it.
Can this be the moment for Arsenal? They've been so good from corners all season. It's been such a big part of their game.
Just don't put this one into the side netting.
The Arsenal fans wait. Can Madueke get the delivery right? There's a whole host of players around Safanoff. In it goes. It's headed up into the air by Bradley Barcola. Safanoff gets a piece of it. It's not away, it is now. Rice belts it back in, headed on, and then deflected. They were leaping up off the Arsenal bench when that ball went fizzing back in, and they're going to get. Are they getting another one? No, it's a goal kick. And I think that might take us to penalties.
The drama's unbelievable as is penalties.
So for the 12th time in the history of the competition, we will need a penalty shootout to decide who wins the Champions League. Kai Havertz for Arsenal. Ousmane Dembele for Paris Saint-Germain. And Laura, it's all come down to penalties.
The Arsenal fans in the stadium can barely handle the pressure at the moment. We go to penalties in the Champions League. But these two teams were always given everything, but it felt like it got a little bit like they lost their energy in that second half there. And you can understand why. Yeah,
there was some tired legs out there. Arsenal gave so much to get into a position that they did. And then it looked like they run out of energy a little bit, but they've done so well to get this far.
But now we go to penalties, and when you look at the two teams, do you feel like PSG have taken a lot of their their first choice penalty takers off, Martin?
Yeah, you've seen that. Obviously, we've taken Ødegaard, Havertz off as well, so there's a bit of that. You know, he needed to stay in the game. I just thought I'm really proud of what the team has done today. We're playing against PSG, given absolutely no chance in this match to succeed and do well, and it's still in their hands. It may be this guy we're looking at now, he becomes the hero. He's getting information, they'll know where the guys are going to be taking these penalties. I think what you've got to be doing when you're taking this is go up and be clear in your mind, pick your spot, have that calmness about you. It's a big situation. I'm just wondering which end it's going to take place at, because obviously that is very critical. I remember you losing UEFA Cup final in 2000. We were at the other team's end and it played a massive part in that, so we'll wait to see on that one.
You don't want to be shooting towards the PSG fans because they have been double loud all game. Breyer's just been the star of the show all season, really. Most number of clean sheets. Can he be the hero, Jack?
Yeah, he can, and like Martin said, he'll be well prepared. The goalie coach, the set piece coach, this is where they earn their money. But ultimately, the players and David have to go out and execute under immense pressure. So yeah, you can be prepared, but it's a different type of pressure.
Owen Hargreaves has joined us. You've been in this situation twice, once with Bayern Munich, once with Manchester United. Both of your teams won those. In 2008, you actually scored a penalty. You took one and scored one. You were number 4. Tell me the feelings that you had.
Look, there's a lot of pressure, but you got to embrace it. You got to enjoy it. It's an opportunity that can change everybody's lives. Your teammates, the fans. Mark made a good point. Pick your spot and go for it. The one thing is now the mind game starts. Everybody knows. Goalkeeping coaches know. The backup keeper gets involved, and they know what people are going. Do you go where you normally go, or do you change your mind? I normally stuck to what I did, but obviously we got 2 good goalkeepers on penalties. But you can tell almost on who's going to score on the body language on the walk-up. You think about a lot from the walk-up to the penalty spot, but you got to block out any negativity. Think about a positive moment, celebrating with your family at the end, and that creates positive energy, and hopefully you can finish the job.
Kepa there giving his support as well to David Raya. What do these players need from Mikel Arteta now in that huddle?
I think the positivity to be, an all-time great at the football club, to do something that no other group has been capable of doing in the past. He's showing that belief in confidence. Whatever happens, you go up there, we're 100% behind you. Embrace it.
You've managed a penalty shootout this season. Just tell me what your emotions as a manager are.
Yeah, you have to try and give the players composure, but that's very difficult. That's very difficult. This stage is the biggest stage in world football, and it all comes down to this. It all comes down to this. So you have to try and remain calm. The players would have practiced, they'll have a process, stick to that process, and yeah, try and be successful with it.
Time to decide who the winner is of this Champions League final between Arsenal and PSG. Let's get you back up to your commentary team to get this kicked off. Stevie, Ali and Darren.
Laura, thank you. So this is a big moment here, as Martin said, because do the penalties, do they get taken in front of the PSG supporters or the Arsenal supporters? Let's try and listen in if we can. There you go. It's in the Paris Saint-Germain end. So now they'll toss again to see whether you go first or second. I presume you want to go first, Stephen.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
You want to put the pressure on their opponents.
Here's one for you. You think you should make it, when the toss goes up, you get one choice. Either the end or to take the first penalty.
He's won both of them, Hakimi there.
I know he has, that's what I'm saying.
Put it this way. If you're Mikel Arteta right now, you completely agree with the point you've just made.
Correct.
But you've got to block it out now, Stephen.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been in this position before, Champions League final. You were going 5th against AC Milan, but Shevchenko missing. You didn't have to do it, but...
Delighted he missed that. I'll be honest with you, delighted, but you're ready in that moment, you're focused. I already knew where I was going to go. You don't change your mind, you try and get your technique right. There's going to be a hero, there's going to be a villain. Unfortunately, that's what penalties bring.
So English teams have won 3 and lost 1 of the penalty shootouts in this competition. Liverpool the first to do it back in 1984, the spaghetti legs of Grobbelaar against Roma. Safanov saved 4 against Flamengo, so he's good in situations like this. David Raya had a wonderful season. Arsenal have had a penalty shootout this season. They beat Crystal Palace in a League Cup quarter-final 8-7. They scored all 8, so that bodes well. The 2 penalty shootouts that the Gunners have had in European finals were both defeats. 1980 against Mario Kempes in Valencia in the Cup Winners' Cup, and 26 years ago in the UEFA Cup against Galatasaray. So first man up for Paris Saint-Germain is Gonzalo Ramos. So the referee, just to add to the tension, just wants a quick word with both goalkeepers. He's going to remind them here that they've got to have a foot over the line, over the goal line. They can't encroach, so he's just going to go through the rules before then. But poor old Gonzalo Ramos, he's got to stand there and think about it.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. I'm just wondering if he's thinking I've come up here too early at this moment in time.
Well, he can't go back. I've got news for him.
Well, there's no going back now for any of them.
So this is it. Is it going to be a repeat for Paris Saint-Germain, or an historic night for Arsenal in the Champions League? First up, Gonzalo Ramos against David Raya. Excellent penalty, clinically taken in front of the Paris Saint-Germain supporters. Barely a flicker from Enrique. PSG lead 1-0.
No, that's exactly what it was. Really confident. Goalie gets his one way. I'll tell you right now, even if he goes that other way, he's not getting anywhere near that.
No one's saving that. I always found going that way as a right foot is more difficult as well. Great penalty.
So Victor Gyökeres is next. Up against Safanov to level the shootout for Arsenal. Excellent, excellent. Really calm, sets the ball rolling. It's always good, I'm sure, to put the first one in the back of the net.
And I'm very pleased for him, I have to tell you, because we did mention when he came on, the ball wasn't sticking, but certainly full of confidence in that penalty. Goalie goes the same way.
Yeah, not an easy night for him either, mentally, you know, getting dropped. Havertz preferred for him, you know. Great mentality from the kid.
So next up is Desiree Doué, who turns 21 next week. He's got a big birthday coming up. He was the hero 12 months ago with 2 goals and an assist in the Champions League final for PSG against Inter Milan. And now he's up against David Raya. It's a very straight run-up for Doué. Takes his time. Here he comes. And scores. 2-1 PSG.
Third one in that side, down that side. It's comfortable again, isn't it? It's amazing the confidence.
That boy's composure for his age on this stage. Wow.
All 3 penalties we've seen so far have been of a very, very high standard. So Eberechi Eze is next. There's nothing that Mikel Arteta can do about it now. All he can do is hope and pray. Pressure on Eze. 2-1 PSG. Similar style to do it. Stutter step. Oh, he's going wide. It's a heartbreaking moment for Eze. It's a gut-wrenching moment for the Arsenal supporters. And Paris Saint-Germain have the advantage in the shootout.
I really don't like the stuttered run-up. I really don't like it. I mean, if it hits the target, it's a goal, but you run the risk. Look at the agony there. Look at the agony there.
I just think, Ali, penalties are hard enough. The pressure, the stage, the magnitude, the size of the game. Why with all the nonsense? I just don't get it. Put your foot through it. Back your technique.
So next up is Nuno Mendes. Luis Enrique down there talking. All he can do is hope and pray. All eyes on David Raya. Short run up this time for Mendes. David Raya saves it! Brilliant! And that's going to make Eze feel better. And it certainly makes those Arsenal supporters feel better.
Massive moment, it really is. He can't believe it. Just back across the goalkeeper, and it's a good save. Two hands to it.
I think it's a poor penalty. I think he puts it a really nice height for the goalkeeper. Great save. Any penalty save works.
So 2-1 Paris Saint-Germain, and you wouldn't want anybody else taking the responsibility at this stage in an Arsenal shirt than Declan Rice. Magnificent all season, and if he scores the penalty, then we're back level at 2-2. Rice versus Safanov. Cacophony of noise inside the arena. Here comes Declan Rice, and scores! 2-2.
Very confident, really is. Just side foots it down that bottom left-hand side.
Big momentum shift. Big momentum shift. Big penalty, big player. Big performance tonight.
Relief, delight, every possible emotion being felt inside the stadium right now. Next up for Paris Saint-Germain is Achraf Hakimi. Doué's joining in with the whistling. Can Raya save another one? Not that one, he can't. Excellent penalty from Hakimi.
I tell you, he takes it well. Because I've just removed my right headphone, and the noise in here is absolutely unbelievable.
That's how I like penalty taken, though. Nice run up, lovely technique, lovely sound. Take the net off. Great pen.
Celebration from Kvaratskhelia. Next up, it's Gabriel Martinelli for Arsenal. Getting towards the stage now where any miss could be a fatal miss. There's one more to go for Paris Saint-Germain after this. 2 left for Arsenal. PSG 3-2 up.
He's got to score it.
Oh, and he does score it. And didn't he score it well? Top corner, smashed into the back of the net. Brilliant.
I'm guessing that would make your approval.
Yeah, best pen so far. Excellent penalty,
wasn't it?
You don't save those out.
No, brilliant pen. Whip back across with pace, height, everything was good.
So one of the substitutes is next. Lucas Beraldo only came on in 3 Champions League matches all season, didn't start a game, and he's got the all-important 5th penalty here for Paris Saint-Germain. Is this David Raya's moment? No, it's not. He sold himself far too early there, the Arsenal goalkeeper.
I thought you're right, he went very early, didn't he?
So 4-3 to Paris Saint-Germain. And the walk that Gabriel has just made from the centre circle to the penalty area must have felt like 15 miles. Gabriel has to score. If he fails to score, Paris Saint-Germain win the Champions League. The pressure of the entire Champions League season falls onto the shoulders of Arsenal's brilliant Brazilian defender. Gabriel versus Safanov has to go in. Oh, he's missed it! He's missed it! It's heartbreaking for Arsenal. Soul-destroying for Gabriel. But it's back-to-back Champions League wins for Paris Saint-Germain. History with a pinch of Parisian panache. The 9th different club to win the trophy in back-to-back years, and just the 2nd in the Champions League era. They're a magnificent team, but your heart goes out to Gabriel. Your heart goes out to Mikel Arteta, and your heart goes out to the thousands and thousands of Arsenal supporters who are here in Budapest tonight. It's the most heartbreaking way to lose a final. And of all the players, Gabriel has been magnificent for this team, not just tonight, all season long. And I feel for him. I really feel for him.
I'm gutted for him. I'm absolutely gutted for him. I'm going to mention something that we saw there which was absolutely fantastic. As soon as he missed it, do you know who the first person was up to? Marquinhos. He's class. His Brazilian centre-back pal, right up and gave him the biggest cuddle you ever see. I mean, it'll mean nothing to him at this moment in time, but what a touch it was. That was absolutely heartbreaking. Arsenal, I thought, were excellent. I thought their game plan, lads, from start to finish, was nothing short of terrific. And to lose it in that manner is heartbreaking, it really is.
Steven Gerrard.
Well, look, this is what the game does. This is what the game does to teams, to individuals. It can take you to the clouds. You know, a week, 10 days ago, Arsenal are on the clouds. They win the Premier League. They've been fantastic. They get another opportunity to become immortal tonight. And I agree with Ali. They haven't done much wrong to a man across the board. They've been fantastic. But it's moments, and it's cruel moments, normally at this stage of a game, that are heartbreaking for an individual. And Gabriel's going to have to carry this, Darren.
We say congratulations to Luis Enrique and to the players of Paris Saint-Germain. And let's have a mention for Lucas Beraldo, who's hardly a regular penalty taker, and didn't he keep his cool in the most pressurised of situations? And it fell to Gabriel. History was beckoning for Arsenal, but he couldn't put the penalty in the back of the net. And he will, when he turns the light out tonight, the thoughts will just cascade around his mind. He's been magnificent all season, and you know that the players and the staff are going to get around him and make sure he's okay. But that's absolutely heartbreaking for Gabriel and for Arsenal. Paris Saint-Germain are European champions back-to-back. They're a great team, but they've had to work so hard tonight. It was 1-1 after 120 minutes, but Laura, Paris Saint-Germain have won the Champions League 4-3 on penalties.
Heartbreak for this Arsenal side and Mikel Arteta. They pushed it right down to the wire, and out of all the players, Gabriel has been a hero all season for this Arsenal side. Almost doesn't feel just, does it, Martin?
Laura, he's my favourite Arsenal player. I watch him all season. I take a lot of joy in what he does. He doesn't have to be ashamed of anything that he's done tonight. He has that. He had the bottle to go up there and take it. Okay, he missed it, but he was magnificent in the game. He's been a real leader for Arsenal.